Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 606. I'm your host, GBD, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man who's about to announce his Masked Singer spin-off podcast, Wombat.
Ooh, I should do that. The Masked Podcast?
It's a good idea.
Right?
Isn't that a show where people speculate about things that are going to happen in the future?
I could do the Masked Minute.
But it's too short.
Yeah, it's true. Well, maybe it would be longer than a minute, but the Masked Minute has an alliteration, so it might be easy to remember.
How about the Masked Mwombat?
Maybe. And it wouldn't even have to be that, I'd only have to do like 10 shows a year.
Right.
Because it's not on, it's not like a full season.
Should be a Patreon, I feel.
Ooh, who would pay for that? Let's get some, let us know.
Don't let me know. I don't give a shit. Let Wombat know.
Tweet to me and let me know. Maybe I'll start a Patreon. Because that's a thing I could do.
Is it?
No.
I would, if you wanted to do a spin-off podcast that I don't want to be on it, but you could send me the, no, I'm saying you could send me the audio and I would put it out there. I'd make a separate feed for you. I could set all that up. I would set that all up for you.
Really? Yeah. Okay, now I have to think about this. What would the Wombat Patreon show be is something to think about.
Right.
And also if anyone would do it.
Yeah, I only need like 60%.
Yeah, and they probably would be short things. But
well, I didn't hear that part. No,
but
I'd be happy to help you out with that.
Like $1 a month, right? Yeah. There's only one show I ever considered doing the Patreon for, and I haven't even done that. So
Shipwreck, I shouldn't have said anything. He's going to be thinking about this the entire show now.
I know.
I should have waited till after the show.
Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
No, but seriously, if you wanted to do something, I could totally help you with the production side of that for pro bono, pro friendo.
That is a very nice and gracious offer, and I'm touched.
I'm bowing right now.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I do. Good. That makes me feel good.
Oh, good. Oh, be my pleasure.
Cool. How you doing, Ship?
I'm doing fine.
How them Bengals?
They're looking solid for that number one pick.
You know what? I'm a Jet fan. I got nothing to talk about.
Right. You guys have a win, right?
Do we have a win? I don't think so.
I think you guys have won at least one.
Did we? I feel like we didn't.
The Bengals have a big Week 16 matchup against the Dolphins coming up.
For the first pick? For that first round draft pick?
Yeah.
I don't know. The Jets may sneak up on you. Someone else may get mono.
Oh, that was... I can't even be upset at the Bengals this year because I knew this was going to be a terrible year.
Mm-hmm. You're better off knowing.
Yeah.
Like going in knowing like
knowing that AJ Green is hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like and not going to probably play for a good portion of the season, if at all. Kind of sets the expectations.
Makes the tickets cheaper too.
Yes. I predict there's going to be hardly anybody there from this point out. I ate at Gold Star today. They had a promo going up. They had signs up on their windows for buy one, get one 3 ways after every Bengals win.
Yeah, they're not going to be handing out too many, probably.
Probably not.
Safe bet.
Cincinnati sports. We're the best. How about that big red machine?
I was going to say, you still have the NBA.
There was a question I think about is backcourt a basketball related term?
Yeah, it's a backcourt.
Oh, because there was a sports related question for you, Shipwreck.
Okay,
I wasn't sure.
Was that it? What's a backcourt?
No.
Okay.
Does Shipwreck have high hopes for Darius Garland? Can he coexist with Sexton in the backcourt? That's from Kevin So, by the way.
No, I don't.
Don't have high hopes.
No, don't have high hopes.
Okay. There you go.
Yep.
Answered all the... Okay, we've no more sports.
No more sports.
For like 5 or 10 more episodes.
Okay.
That was
all right.
Too many sports. Too many sports.
Oh, you know what I have to talk about? I went
Not
to
sports, I hope.
No, on Saturday, I spent the whole day outside in the park getting exercise because it was the annual Grateful Greyhound fundraiser in the park.
Oh.
It was a costume ball.
Wow.
For greyhounds. It was 4 hours long.
That's long.
And my dog won second place.
Wow.
In the greyhound costume contest.
Oh, the dogs wear the costumes. Not the
dogs wear the costumes. It was too hot for humans to wear costumes, and the dogs couldn't wear costumes for too long. Because again, it was too hot.
Right.
But we did win a nice basket full of stuff.
Dog stuff?
That was nice. Dog stuff and a candle.
A human candle?
Dogs love candles.
Dogs love candles. So
did it have a picture of a greyhound on the side of the candle?
I think it did, actually.
I'm familiar with these benefits.
Yes. It was one of those benefits. And it was, a lot. It had the Chinese auction and the silent auction.
What's a Chinese auction? That sounds like you shouldn't say that.
Right.
I know, right? That's what first of all, I said the same thing.
What is
that?
auction?
I've never heard this term. This is like a chicken roll all over again.
Yeah, this is when you buy a sheet of raffle tickets for $20 in this case. And you got 20 tickets for your $20. And they had 2 tables set up with a whole bunch of prizes and a little basket. In this case, it was like a Chinese food container.
Uh-huh.
With the number on it that corresponds with the number of one of the items on the table. And you take your ticket and you put it in as many or whatever baskets you want.
Okay.
So let's say there's one item you really want.
We got it. I've just never heard of it in this racist manner before.
Right. What's Chinese
that's
about
what they called it. I honestly, again, these are
Wombat,
all
why did you make this racist auction?
Exactly. But I did win 3 things in the Chinese auction, so go me. That was nice.
It can also be known as a penny social, a penny sale, or a tricky tray.
Which that sounds more racist.
Right.
And I also won something in the silent auction. We won a scooter for Elliot.
Nice.
He got an $80 scooter for $30.
But he didn't pay the $30 probably.
No, he did not. I did.
Got it
but
for
still, yeah. He got a free e-scooter. But he went there and he had to sit there in the sun for 4 hours and I thought he was going to kill us. So.
Yeah.
He earned his scooter.
Right. Oh, I don't think what did I do? I didn't really
no Chinese auctions?
No.
You should have come with us to the dog thing.
No, I don't like the sun.
You would have had a terrible time. It was great.
Yeah, I like shade. I'm all about shade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it says there's other names for Chinese auction or to avoid causing offense.
Yeah, imagine that.
Yeah. And yet they were like waving signs. Get your China. And I don't know.
No, I saw it. I saw something called the Chinese auction the other day, like in a newspaper, at a local newspaper or somewhere, and I thought the same thing. I thought that's a weird name for.
That's a weird name,
for an
right?
Auction, unless it's like.
Is it offensive or is it just a weird name? That's the question.
Well, I don't know. I would think that they'd be auctioning off like Chinese goods if it's a Chinese auction.
Well, one of the things I won was a bottle of sake. So, but that's not Chinese.
Nice, Wombat. Mm-hmm. Good job.
This is getting worse.
It's getting worse.
Great news. Chinese auctions is not of Chinese origin.
Right. Remember when I said I was going to edit those podcasts for you? Deal's off.
Is that off the table now?
I would have to do a lot of editing, it sounds like.
Is it because I offended your family?
Oh. One thing that Mrs. TB hates is when white people get offended on Asian people's behalf. Like, what was the Black Widow? What's her name? Scarlett Johansson was in that movie,
yes.
The anime movie.
Ghost in the Shell.
Right, and people were offended, but it was only really white people that were offended. Like the actual Japanese people seemed to think.
Oh, you almost said it right then.
What's that?
You said Japanese people.
Well, it's a Japanese anime.
Well, no, you said Japanese.
I just, I'm a stammering
You're
fool.
worse than I am.
I'm a stammering
You are
fool.
the worst of us all.
Don't blame my unprofessionalism for racism.
Guess who's never getting on Saturday Night Live now?
Oh boy, that was much worse. I watched that whole clip.
That was a lot worse. We know the difference. That's
right.
I think what
we choose
us.
to ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
At Knights Eternal writes in and he asks, "What happened with Womby's Arby's loot boxes? I don't recall hearing more than 2 segments about them."
They ran out. It was only through June.
But how many boxes do you get?
I got 6.
But we definitely didn't hear about 6 boxes.
I totally mentioned it, the 6 boxes, but that's okay.
6?
Yeah.
I feel like this guy's right. That I remember like 2 times.
I don't know. Be more interested in my life.
All right. Shanafan would know the answer to this.
He probably would know the answer to that. I definitely posted pictures of each one on Twitter, so maybe you just need to be following me on Twitter.
No, but he's saying on the show about the show.
I know. I'm just saying. I thought I did, and if not, I definitely did on the tweets.
Right.
It's not like this is the Arbcast.
No, it could be. There could be one. All right.
Actually, I feel like you specifically said, "Please stop talking about these things."
I doubt that. That doesn't sound like something I would say.
It definitely sounds like something you'd say.